This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction.
Coached by Jeff Walton. Your look around the Western Athletic Conference brought to you by HayesPost.com. The Indians in action along with Great Bend and Garden City in this tournament. Garden City 0-2 on the season on the girls' side. Their boys 1-1. They lost to Manhattan earlier. Manhattan awaits the winner of this game in the championship. The loser will play Garden City tomorrow afternoon at 3:15. Great Bend girls are 2-0. They're into the championship on the girls' side to take on Manhattan. The Great Bend boys will play at 8:15 tonight against Colby to play for fourth place tomorrow afternoon. Liberal is 1-0 on the season. They beat Holcomb on the girls' side 54-38. The Liberal boys in action a little later tonight against defending 4A Division II champion Holcomb. And welcome to Hayes High School, site of the 33rd annual Gerald Mitchell Hayes City Shootout Championship semifinals that features a rematch of last year's championship game, Olathe North and Hayes High. I'm Dustin Armbruster. Hayes High 1-0 on the season, same as Olathe North. Olathe North with a win over Great Bend in the opening round of the tournament. Hayes High beat Colby 77-40. Olathe North in their road blues. Story Jackson, Danny Baker, Alonzo Williams, Kenny Byers, and R.J. Smith. Hayes High with Isaiah Nunnery, Drew Young, Maddox Winter, Keith Dryden, and Shane Behrens. To tip out of midcourt, Shane Behrens going up against R.J. Smith. He's one of the better players in the tournament a year ago. All-tournament team scored 21 in the opening round, scored 13 against Hayes High 1 year ago. The tip is up, and neither player able to get to it. Isaiah Nunnery ends up with it after Behrens touched it, and Hayes High with the basketball. Right side for Keith Dryden. Inside to Behrens. Behrens goes up against R.J. Smith. Muscles up a shot. Misses. Rebound is tipped, and it comes out to Kenny Byers. Strong move by Behrens, but couldn't finish. And here comes Olathe North. R.J. Smith out high. Got the ball poked away. Nunnery out ahead to Dryden. Dryden's layup is missing. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, and it goes to Hayes High. Boy, very close to being a technical on the slap of the backboard, but Hayes High will keep the basketball. So 2 shots in close for Hayes High. Couldn't make either of them count. That was a problem for the Indians yesterday against Colby in the first quarter, shooting just 4 of their first 10, ended up shooting 47% from the field. Dryden to Young. Left side against the zone to Nunnery. Back to Young to Dryden. Right side. Fakes on the 3 to Young. Thought about the long 3 instead to Nunnery. He'll shoot the long 3. No good. Dryden backside rebound. Pump fake goes up and misses. Rebound comes down to Dryden again. Can't score, and the rebound comes down to R.J. Smith. And the Indians 0 for 5 to start the ball game. On the other end, a shot put up. It's good, and a foul. Kenny Byers scores and will shoot for a 3-point play. Well, the Indians did everything right except for put the ball in the hoop. And after Olathe North puts up their first shot, there's a foul on Isaiah Nunnery. And a chance for a 3-point play from Kenny Byers. Free throw up, free throw good. He was 2 for 4 yesterday. And the Indians down 3-0 a minute into the ball game. Here's Dryden against the full court pressure. To right side to Maddox Winter. Corner 3, short, and the rebound tipped. Olathe North misplayed it, but the Eagles end up with the basketball off the carom. Danny Baker with the rebound. Indians 0 for 6 from the field. Now Maddox Winter takes a pass away. Out ahead to Drew Young. Behind the back dribble. Attacks the lane. Right-handed layup is no good, but it was waved off anyway. Foul before the shot against Kenny Byers. So the Indians 0 for 6 to start the game, 0 for 2 behind the arc. Indians with a couple of offensive rebounds, but haven't got anything to go up and in. Here is Behrens, back to Young in the corner, fakes a shot, lobs a pass out to Young to Dryden, left corner Maddox Winter, tries another 3, no good, rebound, Isaiah Nunnery puts it up and in. And the Indians finally break the seal, 3-2. Isaiah Nunnery with the Indians' first points, down by 1, and Olathe North tries to go over top of the Indians' extended zone defense, and it goes out of bounds. Already 3 North turnovers, and the ball knocked some popcorn onto the floor. And so it will be cleaned up as Kristen Nunnery, mom of Isaiah and Ethan Nunnery, and wife of assistant coach Tim Nunnery, helps clean it up. She's also the Indians volleyball coach, has assigned a number of seniors to play volleyball in college this next year. Here's Isaiah Nunnery off a screen. Nearly lost it. Got it back into the corner. Nope, tipped out of bounds. Tipped by Alonzo Williams. This Olathe North team made the quarterfinals in football a year ago this past season in 6A. Made the 6A basketball championship a year ago, or in a championship tournament a year ago, but lost in the first round. 2 minutes gone, Indians down 3-2. Here's Nunnery on the right side. Pulls up, fires a 3, short. Rebound tipped around off the knee of a player, and it ends up in the hands of Olathe North, and Isaiah Nunnery just picked up his second foul. That's 2 on Nunnery. And the Indians 1 of 9 from the field. Just like last year where the Indians played Olathe North, Hayes High had some early foul trouble. Here's the ball in the hands of Alonzo Williams. Left corner, Olathe North nearly throws it away again, and is thrown off the leg of Nunnery. Stays with Olathe North. Well, Hayes High getting good looks early, including a couple of shots right at the rim, but they're 1 for 9. Started yesterday 4 for 10. 5:43 to go first quarter. Hayes High down by a point, 3-2. Isaiah Nunnery on the floor with his 2 fouls. He has both of the Indians' fouls early in this ball game. Here's Story Jackson. Over the top to Alonzo Williams. Back to Jackson, right wing 3. Good. Olathe North has shot twice. They've scored twice. 6-2. Hayes High down by 4. And now some man-to-man defense by Olathe North. Young has the ball poked away, retrieves it at half court. Gets it to Behrens, back to Drew Young with 5:15 to go in the quarter. Young drives to Dryden, and Young is fouled. It is a foul on Alonzo Williams, his first. Everybody on Olathe North is tall. Their shortest player on the roster is 6'2", Everybody else listed at 6'3" and 6'4". Inbound Nunnery misses on the three. Story Jackson with the rebound. Indians 1 of 10 from the field, 0 for 4 on threes. Ball left corner, three from Kenny Byers, air ball, and the rebound comes down to Drew Young, and here come the Indians. Drew Young with the right-handed dribble, little hop step, spin move, floater down the lane, missed it short, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Alonzo Williams. And the Eagles want to run left to right, gives it off to Danny Baker, touches it for the first time, ball out of bounds, stays with the North Eagles. Hayes High 1 of 11 from the field to start the game. Olathe North with the lead is 2 of 3. Indian basketball brought to you by Bon Appetit, Hayes Chevrolet, M&D Incorporated, and Leon's Welding and Fabrications. As coming in is Lakin Jacobs, replacing Drew Young. 4:42 to go opening quarter. Indians 1 of 11 from the field, 0 for 4 beyond the arc. Story Jackson to inbound. Near a 5 count, will just get it in. And it's lobbed and thrown out of bounds. And so a 4th turnover on the North Eagles. But Hayes High has yet to capitalize. Indians have not turned it over yet. That's the plus. The minus, Hayes High is 1 for 11 from the field. Great Bend 2 of 3 with a traditional 3-point play and a 3-point basket. Here's Nunnery to Dryden, top of the key, stops, looks right side for Behrens, into the corner for Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery off a Behrens screen, between the leg dribble, takes his man to the hoop, passes it off late to Maddox Winter, left corner, three, swish! Maddox Winter has matched his number of threes from a year ago with 3 on the season. Hayes High within a point at 6-5. Here's Story Jackson on the right wing. Dribbles out to set up the offensive midcourt, throws left side for Danny Baker. Into the left-hand corner for Alonzo Williams. Drives on Dryden, gets help on a double team. Out to R.J. Smith, misses a 3 badly. Offensive rebound, Kenny Byers misses, gets it again, misses. Lakin Jacobs comes down with the rebound. And a foul on Kenny Byers, his second. Head coach Jeff Walton is not happy with it. And so each team with 2 players have have 2 fouls. Isaiah Nunnery, who's in the game, and Kenny Byers, who leaves the game. And coming in is Jake Campbell, a 6'2 senior, did not score in the opening round. Here's Nunnery, off a screen, goes left side against R.J. Smith. To Lakin Jacobs off a screen. Off to Keith Dryden, pump fake on a 3. Steps behind a screen, now attacks the lane, gets bumped, passes it off late, thrown away. Indians' first turnover. North on the run, down the lane, a layup is no good. Nunnery tips the rebound, but Jake Campbell comes down with it for the North Eagles. Skip pass across the gym, saved in the corner by Danny Baker, then Nunnery steps in front of a ball, tips it into the Hayes High bench, remains with Olathe North. Olathe North scored on their first 2 baskets of the game. They've misfired on their last 5. Hayes High's 2 of 12 from the field. 3:20 to go in the quarter. 6-5 lead for Olathe North. The drive by Baker into R.J. Smith. Shot is good. R.J. Smith, his first 2 points. A very impressive athlete. Hayes High had 3 opportunities to take the lead at 6-5 and could not capitalize. So here is Hayes High throwing it away. Ball loose and a foul on Shane Behrens, diving for the loose ball. Indians' second turnover. They turn it over on back-to-back possessions. After having a 6-5 deficit, get away from him. Now Drew Young in for Keith Dryden. Lakin Jacobs, Drew Young, Isaiah Nunnery, Maddox Winter, and Shane Behrens. 3 minutes to go, first quarter, 8-5. Lots of shots, not many baskets. Hayes High 2 of 12, Olathe North 3 of 8. Good defense by Maddox Winter. A drive and kick out left side for Campbell. He'll drive, throw it away. Oh, saved by Story Jackson. Then Drew Young takes it away. Last touch, out of bounds by Olathe North. 5 Eagles turnovers. Jeff Walton, head coach of Olathe North, finds himself almost at half court on that possession. Head coach Rick Kellner has been warned about being out of the coaching box before. He's never been at half court like that during the middle of a play. Here's Maddox Winter, who has the Indians' 3-pointer. Left side for Drew Young. Young wants to drive to the free throw line. Kicks out to Jacobs. Right side for Nunnery playing with 2 fouls. In the right corner for Drew Young. Young looking to drive. His right-handed scoop shot no good. Rebound Shane Behrens. Pump fakes once, twice. Rolls off the rim no good. Rebound comes down to Drew Young on the offensive side. To Nunnery for 3. No good. Way too strong. And the Hayes High Indians come back up on defense, trailing by 3, 8-5. Here's the right corner 3 for Story Jackson, no good, and Nunnery comes down with his second rebound. Here comes Hayes High to Drew Young. He's handled twice, 3 times, gets away from it in the corner for Winter. Another 3, no good, but he's fouled, and will go to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Well, Maddox Winter not afraid to shoot this year. Last year he was 3 for 16 on threes. He was 2 for 3 yesterday, 1 for 2 today, and on that foul, he will shoot 3 free throws. Foul was on R.J. Smith, his first. Team's 4th, and the free throw by Maddox Winter barely hits the rim. It's the first free throws of the season for Maddox. Indians down by 3, 8-5, with 1:51 to go in the first quarter, and the Maddox free throw hits the lip of the rim, curls over top, and Winter has a game-high 4 points. 8-6. A third free throw for Winter is no good. Short. Rebound loose on the deck, and Olathe North stepped out of bounds with it. Jake Campbell was trying to save it, but his foot was on the line. And it stays with Hayes High with 1:48 remaining, trailing by 2, 8-6. Inbound out to midcourt for Drew Young. Right side for Lakin Jacobs. Jacobs back out to Drew Young. Marcus Altman will check in on the next dead ball. 1:40 to go in the quarter. Indians haven't shot well, but they're a part of this game. Here is Maddox Winter underneath. Reverse layup. Good off the feed from Drew Young. Maddox Winter with 6 of the Indians' 8 points, and the game is tied with 1:30 remaining in the quarter. 3-pointer misses. R.J. Smith with a rebound, and he scores. Boy, and the Indians, rightfully so, saying R.J. Smith pushing off and it not being called. And Olathe North back up by 2. Now Olathe North in extended zone looking to trap. Here's Drew Young with 1 minute to go in the quarter, throwing it away. Thought that Lakin Jacobs was going to the right corner. Threw it there, and instead it was Jacobs cutting to the middle of the floor. Maddox Winter checks out with 6 of the Indians' 8 points. And coming in is Marcus Altman. Keith Dryden will check in on the next dead ball. Out high is Alonzo Williams. Looks left side for Story Jackson. Fakes a 3. Drives inside. Gives it to R.J. Smith, who misses the dunk. Rebound brought down. 2 players for Hayes High fought for it. Both missed. R.J. Smith with the rebound. Out of bounds. The official looks for help. It's out of bounds to Olathe North. R.J. Smith went up for a one-handed dunk and missed. Shane Behrens and Isaiah Nunnery sit for the first time. Keith Dryden back to the lineup, along with Dylan Davis. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. Indians down 10-8, inbound to Danny Baker. 3-pointer, no good, and a foul away from the basketball on the rebound. Dylan Davis had boxed out R.J. Smith, and R.J. Smith picks up his second foul. So 2 Olathe North players with 2 fouls. R.J. Smith, who remains on the floor, and also Kenny Byers with 2. 10-8. Hayes High trailing by 2. Kenny Byers with 3, R.J. Smith with 4, and a 3 for Story Jackson. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Hayes High may be willing to settle for the final shot of this quarter, trailing by 2. Here's Lakin Jacobs, left-hand corner near the scorer's table. They look to double team him and threw it away. Taken away by Alonzo Williams, lays it up and misses. Lakin Jacobs goes up and gets the rebound. 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's Lakin Jacobs up the floor, stops in the corner, gets it knocked away to Marcus Altman for 3. No good. Rebound to Story Jackson. Jackson outlet to midcourt, and the behind-the-back shot was the only thing that Alonzo Williams could do to try to save the possession. And after 1 quarter, Hayes High trails by the score of 10-8. We're back in a minute. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpal One of Hayes Vista Decorating Center, providing you with quality service selection and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, Union Station Coffee and Roastery, and Bernie's Hamburger House. The Hayes High Indians trail by 2. Olathe North starts the second quarter with the basketball. 10-8, the North Eagles. R.J. Smith out of the game with 2 fouls. Here's Danny Baker with the basketball, looking to back his man down from the free throw line. Instead goes to Williams. Back in the corner to Baker for 3. No good. Foul on the rebound, called from midcourt on Hayes High. It is on Maddox Winter. His first, and off of the missed 3, it will be Olathe North basketball to inbound on the baseline. Story Jackson to do the honors. Looking in, right corner. It'll go for Alonzo Williams. Picks up his dribble. Out high then to Jake Campbell. Back to Alonzo Williams. Spin move, got the ball ripped away from him, and then just flips it up behind his head and scores without looking at the basket. Alonzo Williams, first 2 points of the game, 12-8. Hayes High down by 4 on a circus shot. Here's Isaiah Nunnery between the leg dribble. Lost it, got it back to Behrens for 3. No good, too strong. Got his own rebound, and he's taken to the deck. Foul on Caleb Underwood, who just came into the game. Hayes High now 1 of 9 on threes. That is foul number 6 on Olathe North, so the Indians will shoot free throws for the next 7-16. Inbound lobbed out to Nunnery against the North zone defense this time. They've gone back and forth between both zone and man tonight, and a couple different looking zones. Dryden left side, Drew Young. Back out to Dryden, a deep three-pointer. Good! Well, he was 4 feet beyond the arc, and Dryden knew it when it left his hand. His first points of the game, 12-11. Keith Dryden brings the Indians back within a point. Hayes High's never led in this game. Had several opportunities to do so, but 1 for 9 to start the game. Here's Baker, right corner, out to Alonzo Williams. Nope, Underwood drives, and a hold on Hayes High. Wipes off a Story Jackson three-pointer. It is on Keith Dryden, his first and the team's 5th, so the Indians with 1 foul to give. 6:41 to go, second quarter. And inbound Danny Baker on the baseline. Looking backside, now looking to lob it out top near a 5 count. Lobs it all the way to Underwood out high. To Jake Campbell on the baseline to Baker. Danny Baker drives, shovels underneath to Underwood, who double clutches and misses. And the rebound comes down to Keith Dryden, his 3rd board. For Keith, he's 1 rebound off of his career high. And then he is fouled bringing the ball up the court by Caleb Underwood, who has 2 fouls. That is 3 Eagles with 2 fouls, and Dryden goes to the line for a 1-and-1. It'll be Keith's first free throw of the year. 6.5 to go in the second quarter, and Hayes High's Keith Dryden can tie the game at 12 with the front end of the 1-and-1, which is no good. Rebound, Isaiah Nunnery on the offensive side, and the Indians with a chance to take the lead. Dryden driving, missing. Rebound tipped up by Drew Young, can't get it to go down. Rebound Alonzo Williams, and the Indians miss an opportunity to take the lead. Here's Baker stepping through the defense and scoring. Danny Baker with his first points, 14-11. And by first points, I mean of the year. Nunnery left open for 3, misses, and the rebound comes down in the hands of Danny Baker. Indians cold from beyond the arc. Just 2 for 11 in the game. Here's Baker. Fakes a pass. Goes right side. Story Jackson. He'll shoot a 3. No good. Rebound saved by Alonzo Williams. And another opportunity for North. Williams in the lane. Pump fake. Still in the lane. drives, gives it off, layup, good by Story Jackson, who has 5. Indians back down by 5, 16-11. Had an opportunity to tie and take the lead. Here's Isaiah Nunnery. Left side, nearly threw it away, touched by Olathe North. And I believe that head coach Rick Keltner is going to call a timeout. Tells Maddox Winter to go over and ask for the timeout. It is granted. And Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Next Tech Wireless, Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, Carrico Implement, Home Steel Siding and Windows. Neither team able to put the ball in the hoop in this game. 16-11. If you remember back to halftime of the first game of the season, Hayes High had 50 at half, scored 27 in the first quarter and 23 in the second quarter. Now, Olathe North a much different team than Colby is, but Hayes High had a chance to go to the free throw line and tie it, but Dryden missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Isaiah Nunnery got the offensive rebound, but Hayes High missed the next opportunity. Came down 14-11, missed a 3, and now down 16-11. Hayes High just 4 of 22 from the field. And beyond the arc, 2 for 11. 1 for Keith Dryden, 1 for Maddox Winter. Indians to inbound Isaiah Nunnery, who picked up 2 early fouls, but has stayed out of foul trouble since. In fact, Hayes High still with 5 fouls. North now in a 2-1-2 as they reinsert R.J. Smith to the lineup. Nunnery bumped on the right side. Will pick up the dribble to Keith Dryden. Thought about another long 3. Instead around the horn, it goes right side for Young. Inside to Behrens, who goes baseline, shoots over R.J. Smith with those 2 fouls and scores. 16-13. Shane Barron's first points of the game. 5 minutes to go. Second quarter. Indians in their zone matchup. Look, here's R.J. Smith driving, spinning, laying it up, and scoring. What an athlete. R.J. Smith with 6 and a travel on Hayes High in the backcourt. 4th Indian turnover. Hayes High down by 5, and it could be more. This is the second time the Indians have trailed by 5. 16-11, now 18-13. Inbound to R.J. Smith. Got in a spot where he shot a 3 earlier, missed it badly, and will not shoot this one. Kenny Byers back into the ball game with his 2 fouls. Will have the ball over on the left side. Thought about a 3, won't shoot. Instead back out to Alonzo Williams. Right side for Story Jackson. Corner for Baker. Inside to R.J. Smith. The Indians knock the ball out of bounds, and it stays with the North Eagles. Hard to miss R.J. Smith's pink and aqua shoes on the floor tonight, and a whistle before the play got going. R.J. Smith and Maddox Winter going to get a visit from the official. 4.5 to go before halftime. Indians down by 5, 18-13. Danny Baker to inbound. Looking in, got it into the lane, and 2 free throws coming from Kenny Byers. Byers started the game on a 3-point play. This will be his first chance to score since then. And Jeff Walton finds himself at half court again. 4:29 to go in the half. Indians out of sync in this ball game. Olathe North, Byers to the free throw line, misses it. 9 for 18 from the free throw line for Olathe North in the opening rounds. Byers now 1 of 2. And a second free throw for Byers is no good, too strong, and the rebound comes down to Shane Behrens, his 3rd board of the night. Indians down by 5. It could have been more, but still sets at 5. Here's Dryden right sideline, around the perimeter in the corner to Max Winter. He had the ball poked away, stays with the Indians. Indian basketball brought to you by G&L Tire and Automotive, Advanced Installation and Coatings, APAC, KJ&G Customs, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Indians trail by 5. They've never tied the game, and they've never led in this game. Here's Nunnery, right side Dryden. Out to Nunnery, left side Young. Long 3-pointer from the left wing. Short rebound on the deck. Comes down into the hands of who? And a foul on Hayes High. Diving for it, Shane Behrens will pick up his 2nd foul. And that will result in a 1-and-1 on the other end. So Isaiah Nunnery and Shane Behrens each with 2 fouls. Behrens going after that like he did in football for the defensive end position. Barron's once again named to the Western Athletic Conference first team for a second consecutive year, this time defensively, and really on the last time defensively as well. Free throw for Story Jackson, his first attempt of the year. Right-handed shooter knocked it down. He has 6 in the game, and the Indians down 19-13. Indians got within 1 on a Keith Dryden 3 at 12-11. And then Dryden had a chance to tie it up on a free throw, but missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Indians got the offensive rebound, but missed 2 shots right at the rim. Second free throw is no good. R.J. Smith offensive rebound and scores. R.J. Smith all of a sudden has 8 points and 4 rebounds, 21-13. Indians down by 8 now. Their biggest deficit of the game. Hayes High hasn't scored since the 5-minute mark. Now Maddox Winter loses the basketball. Taken away by Story Jackson, other end, layup good. Hayes High down by 10, and the Indians will use a timeout. Indians really struggling with the length and athleticism of Olathe North right now. Trail by 10 with 3:37 remaining in the half. Story Jackson with 8. R.J. Smith with 8 points. 3 for Kenny Byers, 2 for Alonzo Williams, and 2 for Danny Baker. Hayes High also shooting poorly tonight. 5 of 24 from the field and 2 for 12 on threes. Olathe North, up to their last 4 shots, hadn't been shooting much better themselves, making 3 of their first 10 and 6 of their first 20 shots, but they've rattled off 4 consecutive field goal makes, including one of them after a missed free throw. And Hayes High finds themselves down by 10 on what is now an 11-2 run by Olathe North. The only points in that time, a Shane Barron's baseline hook shots. Dylan Davis checked in on that last dead ball as Shane Barron's goes out with his 2 fouls. Drew Young, Maddox Winter, Keith Dryden, Isaiah Nunnery, and the before-mentioned Dylan Davis. 3.5 to go before halftime. Long ways to go, but the Indians need to start chipping away a little bit. Here's Maddox Winter. Into the middle to Isaiah Nunnery. Pulls up from 16. No, it crawled in. Isaiah Nunnery's second field goal. He has 4, 23-15, and it breaks a long scoring drought for the Indians of 2 minutes and 40 seconds, And now a steal taken away by Drew Young. He's bumped out of bounds, and it will, Young saying he threw it off of Story Jackson, and that's what the officials agree on. That is the first turnover for Olathe North in this quarter. They had 6 in the first quarter. That's their first of the second. Each team, Hayes High with 5 turnovers, Here's Keith Dryden, right side for Drew Young. Young back to Keith Dryden, who had a long 3 earlier. The Indians only 1 of 2 threes. Now the Indians switch offenses. Thumbs up with the left hand by Young. Over the top it goes to Keith Dryden. Dryden back to Young. Left side for Maddox Winter. Back out to Drew Young. Couple of dribbles to his right. Indians just cannot reverse that ball quick enough to get away from the length of Story Jackson and Alonzo Williams. Here's Dylan Davis out to Young. 3-pointer from the top of the key. No good. And the rebound comes down to R.J. Smith, his 5th. Good look. That's the look the Indians wanted against that zone, but couldn't get it to drop. 3-pointer right corner. Alonzo Williams, good. Williams with 5. Olathe North has made 5 consecutive shots, and it's 26-15. Hayes High down by 11, their biggest deficit of the game. Here's Dryden, double teamed, out to Drew Young. Young left side now for Maddox Winter. No look pass to Drew Young, and then back left side for Maddox Winter. To Dylan Davis, his pass tipped and stolen. Indians' 6th turnover. Here comes Alonzo Williams. Euro step, layup, no good, but he's fouled. Will shoot 2 free throws. The foul is on Drew Young, his first, team's 8th. And in the act of shooting, 2 free throws for Alonzo Williams. 4 for 6 yesterday. Made the all-tournament team a year ago in the championship win over Hayes High. Scored 11 in that game. He had 8 yesterday against Great Bend and knocks down a free throw to give him 6 points tonight, 27-15. And the Indians' deficit has increased to 12. Second free throw for Alonzo Williams is good. 7 for Williams. 28-15 28-15. Hayes High down by 13 points. Inside 2 minutes to go in the half. Hayes High can't figure out the Olathe North zone right now. Young, couple of dribbles. Looks right side for Keith Dryden. The Indians' offense is working some 5 to 6 feet away from the three-point line. Here's Maddox Winter to Drew Young. Young looks to attack, slices down the lane, fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. R.J. Smith out of the game for Olathe North, and likely for the rest of the half with those 2 fouls and a 13-point lead. 2 free throws coming up for Drew Young. Young shooting his first free throws of the year. Did not tell you that Xander Swain checked in on that last dead ball, replacing Dylan Davis. Free throw up by Drew Young, rattles out no good, and Hayes High just cannot find a rhythm tonight. 6 for 26 from the field and 1 for 5 from the free throw line. 1:38 to go in the half. Free throw good for Drew Young for his first point of the night. Scored 5 in the opening round win. Minute 35 to go before halftime. Indians down 28-16. They had Olathe North rattled early, but made just one of their first 9 shots. Here's Luke Campbell driving. Out high it goes to Underwood. Skips a pass over into the right-hand corner for Alonzo Williams. Out high, near steal by Maddox Winter. Stead Baker drives, lays it up, and misses. And the rebound comes down to Drew Young, and here comes the Hayes High Indians. Minute 10 to go in the half. Young looks to attack. Kicks out to Dryden. Open for 3. No good. Rebound, Lakin Jacobs lays it back up and in. Lakin Jacobs gets his first points of the night. 28-18, and the Indians get within 2 more points here before halftime, down by 10. Baker drives, threw it away. It landed out of bounds. There, and they got it right. The official pointed the wrong way originally. Pointed that it was Olathe North basketball. And then got himself turned around and corrected. Hayes High with the ball, 45 seconds to go before half. Indians have trimmed the lead, down by 10 after being down by 13. Jacobs to Young. Hayes High may hold for the final shot here unless they get a really open look with 30 seconds remaining before the half. Young out at midcourt. Isaiah Nunnery took a seat earlier to avoid a 3rd foul. Olathe North is going to allow Hayes High to dwindle away the last 30 seconds here to take the final shot. Hayes High trying to make it a single-digit ball game at the mid-game break. Here's Young attacking with 12. Shovels off to Dryden. Dryden bumps, steps back, can't shoot the 3. Indian throw it away. No, Dryden saves it. Down the lane, shovels it to Lakin Jacobs. 4 seconds remaining in the half. Jacobs from 14 feet misses, and the quarter comes to a close. And the Hayes High Indians have work to do in the second half, down by 10, 28-18. Olathe North has led the entire way thus far. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price? Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance planning, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance, offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated, they do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings, and they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Vernie's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless, discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon today. Perftech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily.
At halftime, the Hayes High Indians trail against Olathe North by the score of 28-18, trailed by as many as 13 at one point in that second quarter. At halftime, the Indians shooting 24% from the field, 7 of 29, 2 of 14 on threes for 14%. Olathe North, 11 of 26 for 42%, 2 of 9 on threes for 22%. And the Indians, 2 of 6 from the free throw line, Olathe North 4 of 7. Hayes High 6 turnovers, Olathe North 7 turnovers. Indians out rebounded by 3, 21-18. Indians in that first half getting 4 points from Isaiah Nunnery, 1 from Drew Young, 6 from Maddox Winter, 3 from Keith Dryden, 2 from Shane Behrens, 8 each for Story Jackson and R.J. Smith, 7 for Alonzo Williams, 2 for Danny Baker, 3 for Kenny Byers. And your halftime stats are brought to you tonight by Dick Schmidt with Crop Production Services of Ellis, Hayes, and La Crosse. Contact Dick Schmidt at 731-5413. Hayes High basketball to start the second half. They go left to right in their home whites, looking to carve into a 10-point Olathe North lead. Indians trailed at one point by as many as 13. Here's Isaiah Nunnery, saddled with a couple of early fouls. Goes around to Drew Young on the right side. North man-to-man to start the second half. Zone a large amount of the first half. Here's Keith Dryden, looking to come off a screen. We'll have to pull it out near midcourt and give it to Drew Young and reset the offense. And Coach Jeff Walton of Olathe North likes the defense of his team and gives a quick round of applause for it. Here's Young attacking the baseline, getting around his man, laying it up and missing. Rebound tipped, and it comes down into the hands of Danny Baker. Indian shooting continues to struggle tonight. Now just 7 of 30 from the field. Here's Alonzo Williams. Goes over left side to Story Jackson, who had 7 first half points. Jackson attacks, lays it up, gets it blocked, and a foul on Hayes High. Drew Young trying to draw the same sort of foul, was unable to. And the foul on Drew Young is his second. On on the board as his first. That now they have it up as his second. First team foul. Free throw from Story Jackson Good, who is 2 of 3 from the line. He has 9 after scoring 12 in the opening round against Great Bend. 7:03 to go, third quarter. 29-18. Second free throw for Story Jackson. 6'3" senior for the Eagles. Everybody 6'2" or 6'4" on this roster. Free throw misses. And Shane Behrens with his 4th rebound. Here comes Nunnery up the left sideline. Stutter step, pulls up for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to R.J. Smith, his 6th board of the night. When the Indians got a good look but couldn't get it to drop, it rattled out. Now the ball loose on the floor, and it is a whistle and a jump ball. Stays with the North Eagles. 6:45 remaining in the third quarter. Indian basketball brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, Westview Church, and Thomas More Prep Marion. Ball poked away by Keith Dryden. Takes it away from Alonzo Williams. Lays it up, and it got blocked off the backboard. Well, the Indians got the right idea, but it gets blocked and taken away by Olathe North, and then Dryden steals it away again. So here he comes, loses the ball and travels. Double dribble. Either way, it was going to be going against the Indians. Well, even when Hayes High gets the opportunity to get away and get a basket, it's blocked from behind. It will easily be Olathe North, the most athletic team Hayes High will play this year. Of course, I say that not knowing exactly the field of the Dodge TOC this upcoming January. 6:14 to go, third quarter. Indians down by 11. They had back-to-back opportunities to make it a single-digit ball game again. Down by 10 at half. Ball left side, R.J. Smith drives, hop step, lays it up, runs over a player, and a charge taken by Isaiah Nunnery. And R.J. Smith just picked up his 3rd personal foul. 10 Olathe North turnovers. R.J. Smith, hands on hips, disagrees with the foul call. Indian basketball down by 11. This is their 3rd opportunity. 4th opportunity to score down by this 29-18 score. 1 point over the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds of the third quarter. Drew Young, right side, Keith Dryden. Dryden, one dribble, back to Young. Young attacks, down the lane, left-handed layup, left it short. Rebound on the deck, saved by Isaiah Nunnery. Lines up a corner 3, but passes off last minute to Drew Young, who scores. And the Indians get on the board in the second half. 29-20 on the Drew Young basket. And Isaiah Nunnery creeping closer to the top 5 in assists in Hayes High history as the Indians draw another charge. This one is on Alonzo Williams, his second 11 Olathe North turnovers. That is 4 turnovers in the third quarter for Olathe North. Isaiah Nunnery needed 4 assists tonight to pass Cameron Parker for 7th all-time in Hayes High history for career assists. Here's Isaiah Nunnery on that left wing. Around the perimeter to Dryden. Corner for Behrens. Pump fake on a 3 to Dryden. Saves the ball from being stolen. Being hounded by 2 players. Skip past Nunnery. Fakes a shot. Drives on Baker. Stops. Spins. Lays it off to a cutting Drew Young, who had the ball stripped away from him. The other way, 2-on-1 break. And the ball knocked away by Isaiah Nunnery, coming back to knock it away and take away a Olathe North layup. 4:56 to go, third quarter. Indians down 29-20. Low scoring ball game. Just like the Olathe North game against Great Bend yesterday in the quarterfinals. Here's Alonzo Williams driving, laying it off to R.J. Smith. He is stripped and fouled, and they say that R.J. Smith was on his way up and will shoot free throws. The foul is on Maddox Winter, his second, team's second, and both of the fouls in the second half on Hayes High have resulted in free throws for the North Eagles. Free throw by R.J. Smith missed everything. Olathe North 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Yesterday 9 of 18, so they're right at their 50% mark again. R.J. Smith's second free throw rattles out no good. And Shane Behrens got the rebound and he's fouled. Behrens' 5th board. He had 7 yesterday in very limited action. And Olathe North has yet to attempt a second half shot. 2 fouls and turnovers. They've driven in and drew a couple of charges. By the way, Danny Baker's first foul, team's third. Indian basketball down by 9, 29-20. Second opportunity down at this score. Dryden a right wing three, way off. Rebound, tipped on the baseline, saved by Shane Behrens, his sixth board, and another chance for Hayes High. Chance number 3. Ball left side for Nunnery for 3. Too strong. Rebound tipped up the air once, twice. Taken away by Kenny Byers. Byers out ahead to Story Jackson. Jackson lays it up. Blocked off the backboard by Isaiah Nunnery, and they call a foul on Nunnery. Boy, that looked very similar to what happened earlier. And the foul on Nunnery is his third. 3 fouls. 3 trips to the line for Olathe North in the second half. Free throw for Story Jackson, good. And he is the only player in double figures at 10. 30-20. Indians have had 7 opportunities to make it a single-digit ball game, but instead the lead back up to 11. As Jackson knocks them both down, and he has 11. Here's Nunnery slicing down the lane and scoring. Nunnery with 6 in the game, 31-22. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Hayes High makes it a 9-point ball game. Here's Williams, between the leg dribble, goes over left side to Baker. Tried to go inside to R.J. Smith, but they couldn't feed it to him. Good Indian defense. Here's a drive, ball poked away from behind, stays with Olathe North, knocked out by Drew Young. 3:54 to go, third quarter. And Olathe North will inbound on the baseline, owning a 9-point lead, 31-22. The 5-second count is on. It's close to being 5, lobbed out to R.J. Smith near midcourt. R.J. Smith wants to go one-on-one with Shane Behrens, but his teammates crowd him, so it goes back out to Alonzo Williams. To Danny Baker on the left sideline. Poked away by Maddox Winter. Maddox Winter said it went off the leg of Baker. It did not. And it stays with Olathe North. Olathe North has yet to have an official field goal attempt in this game. They've been fouled 3 times, had 2 charges. Here's a pass inside to R.J. Smith on the block. Double team, in some trouble, in the lane to Alonzo Williams, runs over a player, missed shot by Byers. Rebound comes down to Keith Dryden. And here come the Indians with another opportunity. This time down by 9, 31-22. Ball right side on the baseline for Shane Behrens. Guarded by R.J. Smith. Shovels it in the corner for Nunnery 3 that misses. Rebound comes down to Kenny Byers. Boy, Indians just cannot find the arc find the mark behind the arc. Here's R.J. Smith on the left wing. Skip past Story Jackson. Open 3. No good. Rebound tipped around on the deck, and it comes down to Danny Baker. And an offensive rebound for the North Eagles. Baker shovels it off right side for Williams. Out to R.J. Smith. And Smith back to Alonzo Williams to reset the offense. Off a screen, stops, thought about the 3, got to his tippy toes, and then passes it left wing and into the corner. Back out to Alonzo Williams, who will reset the offense. Drives on Young. Drew Young fouls. Drew's third. Isaiah Nunnery with 3 as well. And head coach Rick Keltner wants a timeout for the Hayes High Indians. 2:36 to go, third quarter. He'll use a full timeout. 9 points. Olathe North lead. Olathe North has scored 3 points in the half on 3 free throws. Hayes High has a Drew Young basket and an Isaiah Nunnery basket, and that's it. 7 total points in the third quarter. Indian basketball brought to you by Carpet One of Hayes, Vitsum Decorating Center, Discovery Drilling, and Paul Wertenberger Construction. Olathe North won this tournament last year by beating the Indians 45-32 in the finals. So this game, much like that one, very low-scoring contest. Olathe North is in their 5th year of this tournament. They played in the tournament in 2001 through 2004, then returned a year ago. Their boys won the championship in 2014 and in 2002. They were the runner-up in 2001. So in their 5th year, they are looking for their looking for their 3rd, make that 4th appearance in the championship. It'll be Olathe North basketball on the baseline. And they have a 9-point lead, 31-22. And this game, very similar to the game that Olathe North played against Great Bend in the first round. Low scoring, athletic plays at the basket. For Hayes High, high scoring offense. Shot 70 times yesterday, 47%. And the last foul does not result in free throws for Olathe North. First time in this half. 2:36 to go, third quarter. And after the lengthy delay, it'll be Eagles basketball to inbound on the right side. On the baseline, looking in, lobs it all the way into the backcourt, and it's taken by Kenny Byers. Byers started the game with a three-point play, hasn't scored since. 2.5 to go in the third. Indians down by 9, had a chance to cut it closer, but missed on a three-pointer in the corner. Indians just a pair of threes in this game. Here's Danny Baker to R.J. Smith. R.J. Smith spinning, and held and fouled. One of two Indians with the ticket is on Maddox Winter. His third, so 3 Indian players with 3 fouls. Indians in the second half, 0 for 4 beyond the arc, and now 2 for 18 beyond the arc in the game. Maddox Winter with a 3, Keith Dryden with a 3. Here's the ball for Kenny Byers. Stops, shoots a 2-pointer that misses. Rebound R.J. Smith, misses. Rebound brought down by Byers, shoots and scores. That is the athleticism of Olathe North taking over. Hayes High turns it over. Byers on the other end, fouled as he lays it up. And Maddox Winter just picked up his 4th personal foul. 33-22. And to the free throw line for 2 goes Kenny Byers. 1 for 3 in the game. North as a team is 7 for 13. Free throw up, free throw no good from Kenny Byers. Made his first in the three-point play to start the game, but that has been it for Byers. Again, one of the many players between 6'2 and 6'4. They list Jake Campbell and Jalen Nichols, who hasn't been in the game, at 6'2. Caleb Underwood at 6'2. And then Danny Baker, Story Jackson at 6'3. Then 5 players at 6'4. Byers knocks down the free throw. He has 6 in the game. 34-12. Indians, 34-22, down by 12. Hayes High trailed by 13 at one point. Here's Lakin Jacobs. Jump pass to Keith Dryden. Dryden stops, wraps it past to Nunnery in the lane. Nunnery got it poked at. Throws left side Jacobs. He'll drive in the corner to Drew Young. Back to Lakin Jacobs. Bounce pass out to Keith Dryden. Stops on top of the three-point line to Nunnery. Left corner for Young for 3. Good! Indians' third 3 of the game. Drew Young's first three-pointer of the year makes it 34-25, 9-point ball game. See if it ignites something for the Indians. Now a steal, near steal. Jacobs dove for it, couldn't get it. Story Jackson right side for Underwood. Caleb Underwood into the corner for Story Jackson. Indians double team, but Jackson lobs out of it to Jake Campbell. A 6'2 senior drive, stops, kicks left side for Danny Baker. Inside a minute to go, third quarter. Indians hounding the ball, not allowing Olathe North just to stand and wait for the final shot. Here's a pass inside to Byers. Pump fake, shoots and scores. Kenny Byers with 8. The Indians back down by 11, 36-25, 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Will Hayes High work for a final shot? They will, being down by 11. Well, that's what Indians thought they wanted to do, but now coach tells them to attack. Here's Nunnery, right elbow, driving to Lakin Jacobs, left wing 3, short, rebound, put up and in one motion by Shane Behrens. 4.7 rebounds for Shane Behrens. 36-27, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Indians bring it back to a 9-point ball game. Here's a drive by Byers, running over Behrens, and a charge taken by Shane Behrens. Indians have taken 3 charges in the quarter. That one by Kenny Byers, his 3rd foul. And the 4th team foul. They have 4 fouls in the quarter, 3 of them on charges. Baseball pass up the floor taken by Danny Baker. 3/4 court shot comes up short. And after 3 quarters, the Indians down by 9 after trailing by 10 at halftime. 36-27, we're back in a minute. This is Hayes High Indian basketball.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vista Decorating Center, providing you with quality service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep Marion, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Vernie's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team.
On to the fourth quarter, Hayes High down 36-27, low-scoring third quarter. Olathe North with 8 points, Hayes High with 9. Hayes High, by the way, 16 fouls, Olathe North with 4. And now a few of the players are instructed to tuck in their jerseys. They will abide. We'll get the fourth quarter underway. Isaiah Nunnery, Drew Young, Keith Dryden, Lakin Jacobs, Shane Behrens in the ball game. Drew Young goes one-on-one down the lane, right-handed scoop shot, no good, but he's fouled. And Drew Young to the line for 2. Man-on-man defense by the Olathe North defense, and Drew Young took the opportunity to go right at him and draw a foul on the scoop shot. Now he needs to knock down a free throw, and he does. Drew Young was 7. His career high set last year was 17. He's 2 for 3 from the line tonight, 36-28. Second free throw rolls off, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and the official says 2 players touched it on the way out. It results in the basketball going to Olathe North. But if nothing else, that also turns around that possession arrow after this inbound to the Hayes High Indians. Indians with a little full court pressure. Want to keep Olathe North from just walking up the court. Near a 10-second count, walks it across with 2 seconds to spare. Olathe North with the basketball. Here's Danny Baker. Baker lobs it over onto the right side for Alonzo Williams. And now this defense by Hayes High has to extend. Here's a drive, jumper, no good in the lane. Rebound, Danny Baker. He is fouled on the putback. Boy. Not a lot of contact there on the foul by, and now the officials are looking for something. Oh, the whistle fell off of the officials' chain. And the foul is on Drew Young, his 4th. 2 free throws for Danny Baker, looking to score from the free throw line for the first time this year. 7:22 to go. The free throw good. And the lead is expanded back to 9 at 37-28. Baker 3 points after not scoring yesterday. Free throw up. Free throw no good. Rebound Shane Behrens, number 8, setting a season high. Here comes Hayes High, left to right, down by 9. Right corner Young, down the lane, lays it up. Lots of contact. Nothing called against R.J. Smith, but Young scores. He has 9 in the game, 37-30. Indians some full court pressure, and it's Byers. Right side, R.J. Smith. Back out to Williams. A quick 3, no good. Rebound, R.J. Smith comes flying in to score. Wow, R.J. Smith tipped it in one motion, all with his right hand. 39-30. Indians got a big shot from Young, but then R.J. Smith right back at Hayes High. Here's Lakin Jacobs driving, getting it blocked out of bounds. Stays with the Indians. Hayes High 12 of 42 12 for 42 from the field, just 3 of 20 on threes. Inbound Isaiah Nunnery left all alone, and he lost the basketball on the way up. Indians missed a golden opportunity, and R.J. Smith throws down his 12th point on the other end. 41-30. Here's Young, right side, Dryden, a quick 3, no good. Too strong. Rebound tipped around. Isaiah Nunnery gets it on the offensive side. Shoots a left corner 3, no good, and the rebound comes down to Kenny Byers. One of the Indians getting golden opportunities and just cannot make shots tonight. Here's the ball on the baseline, wide open, backside is Caleb Underwood. Left all alone. 43-30, and the Indians down by 13, matching their largest deficit of the game after they had made it a 7-point game. Here's Young, right side, Keith Dryden. Back to Young. Jacobs left wing. Timeout, Hayes High, and they need it. Hayes High Indian basketball is brought to you by Service Master Clean, Master Cleaners, Lifetime Dental Care, and Insurance Planning. Boy, Hayes High was looking like they had a comeback in them. Trimmed it down to 7 on the Drew Young basket. But then came down. A missed 3 by Olathe North was tipped up and in by R.J. Smith. And the Indians, on an inbound play, find a player wide open on the baseline, but can't get the basket as it was slipping out of the hands and turned over for the 11th time by Hayes High. And then Olathe North finds a wide open player, Caleb Underwood, underneath the basket. And Hayes High finds themselves down 43-30. 12 of 44 from the field tonight. Hayes High shooting 27%. And now is 3 of 22 from the field for 14%. And this is a team in Hayes High that will shoot lights out on any given night. It just happens to not be tonight. Still 5:50 to go. Hayes High with the basketball. First things first, get a score, get a stop, and then try to do it all over again. Drew Young, Keith Dryden, Isaiah Nunnery, Lakin Jacobs, and Shane Behrens. The 5 for Hayes High. Inbounds to Lakin Jacobs, back to Nunnery. Fakes a 3 to Dryden in the corner. Dryden looks to drive, but cannot. Well, Olathe North is so long, it's hard to get a shot off. Drew Young does, though, and he buries a 3. His second of the game, and he has 12. Now the Indians need a stop. 43-33 on the Drew Young 3. He has all the Indians' fourth quarter points. Ball over right side for Byers. Dribbles away from the Hayes High student section to Story Jackson, who's had a good game with 11. Onto the right sideline for Kenny Byers. Back out to Danny Baker. Baker to R.J. Smith, and R.J. Smith will go out and hold the ball on his right hip, and he traveled. He was going to pass to Alonzo Williams, but Williams didn't cut. R.J. Smith travels, 13 Eagles turnovers, and Ethan Nunnery comes into the ball game for Lakin Jacobs. 5:10 to go, a chance for the Indians. Here's Young, who just hit a big 3. He has all of the Indians' fourth quarter points. Here's Isaiah Nunnery out high. The senior, right hand to Drew Young. In the corner, Shane Behrens for 3. Good! Shane Behrens knocks down his first 3 of the year. 7 for Behrens. 43-36. 4:50 remaining in the game. Here's a drive by Williams. Shovels it over right side for Byers. Down the lane. Floater crawls in. Kenny Byers with 10. 45-36. Nunnery attacks the right side to Keith Dryden. Dryden stops, got it poked away from behind. Ethan Nunnery dives on top of it. A jump ball called, and it stays with Hayes High. And Coach Jeff Walton for Olathe North finds himself at the midcourt stripe again. Ethan Nunnery, Keith Dryden, Isaiah Nunnery, Drew Young, and Shane Behrens, who just hit a 3. Before that, Drew Young had scored all 6 points of the quarter for Hayes High. Man-to-man defense by North. Dryden trying to take advantage. Shovels it off to Drew Young. Spin move down the lane. Runner, and he's held. No shots, though. That's the 6th team foul and the 4th on Kenny Byers. So Hayes High will inbound on the baseline. And now North will switch off to his own, as you hear from Jeff Walton, the North coach. Inbound out high to Dryden. Left side for Nunnery. Left corner 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped on the baseline to Olathe North. Good look. It rattled halfway down and popped out. That would have been a 3rd consecutive 3 for the Indians, who are down by 9, 45-36. Keith Dryden out for a moment. Lakin Jacobs back in. Danny Baker to inbound. Looks towards midcourt near a 5. Gets it in to Alonzo Williams, guarded by Lakin Jacobs. Trying to force something in the backcourt, and Williams loses it for a moment. Jacobs trying to poke that ball away, and Jacobs called for a foul. And he looks at the officials, said, yep, I got him. 1-1 for Olathe North. Now, that's not the worst thing in the world, because Olathe North has, at times tonight, struggled from the free throw line. Kenny Byers to the line. Alonzo Williams to the line. He's 2 for 2 tonight and 6 for 8 on the year. This is the front end of a 1-and-1, and good. Boy, his free throws are line drives, just barely up over the rim, but just enough to go down every time. Foul on Lakin Jacobs, his first. Second free throw, good, and a timeout. Jeff Walton gives Alonzo Williams 9 points in the game. And Hayes High, after cutting the lead to 7 for a second time in this quarter, are back down by 9, 47-36. So Hayes High, after hitting 3 of their first 22 three-pointers, have made 2 of their last 3. That's what carved the lead back down to 7. But Olathe North scores a field goal and a pair of free throws after Hayes High just missed on their third 3 of the quarter, and they find themselves down 47-36 with 4:04 remaining in this game. Hayes High will have one more game in the tournament, either in the championship game against Manhattan, or they will face Garden City in the third place game tomorrow afternoon. Manhattan beat Garden City earlier tonight, 66-57. Hayes then will travel to Pratt on December 8th, be home against Colby on December 10th, and then off to Junction City December 15th. That will be the final game of 2015 for the Hayes High Indians. That trip to Junction City. The Indians then will not play again until January the 8th. They'll start 2016 with back-to-back league games, Liberal and Great Bend at home, and then travel to Garden City before, you know it, the Dodge City Tournament of Champions will be upon us. Hayes High basketball down by 9, 47-36. This out of the timeout called by Olathe North. Here's Young trying to go to work. Out to Ethan Nunnery. Nunnery attacks to Lakin Jacobs. Jacobs, spin move, down the lane, lays it up and scores. Lakin Jacobs with 4, 47-38. Can the Indians get a stop with 3:45 remaining in this game? Here's a drive and a foul on a reach. Ethan Nunnery called for the foul. Nunnery with his first. That is Ethan Nunnery with the foul. And 2 free throws for Alonzo Williams, and not the guy you want going to the line. Pretty much the best free throw shooter for North as of tonight. But first, Keith Dryden comes in for Ethan Nunnery. 3:39 remaining, front end of the 1-and-1 for Alonzo Williams, who's 4 for 4 tonight and 8 for 10 on the young year, and that free throw good. He just flips it up right over the front lip of the rim, and it goes in so far tonight 5 of 5 times. Gets a bonus free throw as he makes it a 10-point and now 11-point ball game. And he has 11, 49-38. Indians are getting some points but can't get stops. Here's Dryden attacking. He is fouled and will shoot a 1-and-1. Can Hayes High take advantage? The Indians will shoot their 9th free throw of the night. Olathe North just shot their 21st. North is 13 of 21. Hayes High is just 4 of 9, and the free throw no good. Lane violation against Hayes High. Wipes the free throw away. And substitution, Maddox Winter in, Ethan Nunnery in, Shane Behrens and Isaiah Nunnery come out. Indians trying to work for some steals here and not have either of their guys in foul trouble pick up any extra fouls. Inbound along the baseline goes to Byers, races it up the right sideline. He'll go across half court now, just peel back towards the midcourt line. 3:24 to go in the game. Hayes High down by 11, 49-38. Jackson lays it up and misses. Rebound comes down to Drew Young. Door open for Hayes High. Young up the sideline to Ethan Nunnery. Corner 3, too strong. And the rebound comes down to Byers, to Baker. Nearly stolen away by Hayes High, and Hayes High just cannot find the mark tonight. 3 minutes to go. Isaiah Nunnery, Shane Behrens in on the next dead ball. Next foul for Hayes High results in 2 free throws for Olathe North. Here's Danny Baker out near midcourt. Backdoor pass to R.J. Smith and a 2-handed flush. Second dunk of the night for R.J. He has 14, 51-38. Hayes High back down by 13 again. Shot goes in, but waved off. And Drew Young will shoot a 1-and-1. Foul against Alonzo Williams. And to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, Drew Young, but first a timeout. Timeout for Olathe North's coach, Jeff Walton. And unless Hayes High has a 13-point, 2-minute and 43-second comeback, they will be playing against Western Athletic Conference foe Garden City in the third-place game. Hayes High and Garden City met up in the championship game a couple of years ago. It's a game that was fairly hotly contested. 2 years ago, 2013, the Indians had won back-to-back in 12 and 13. Hayes High beat Garden City 57-53. It was not as close as what the score would have indicated, but Garden City made a furious fourth-quarter comeback. The game was never really in doubt, but it was enough that it made you pucker for a few moments. Isaiah Nunnery will come in for Drew Young if he makes both free throws. 2:43 to go in the game. Indians down 51-38. They cut it to 7. On back-to-back threes, free throw misses. And the rebound, R.J. Smith, number 9. 14 points, 9 rebounds underneath. Danny Baker, wide open, layup good. Danny Baker with 5 in the game, 53-38. Indians down by 15. This is their largest deficit of the contest. Keith Dryden with the ball out high. Looks to go right, instead left, backs up, shoots a 3, short. Rebound tipped onto the deck, and it comes down to Kenny Byers, who picks up his 9th rebound. Byers up the middle of the court, gets across the timeline, lobs it to Baker. Inside it goes to Alonzo Williams, and he gets fouled on his way up, shooting 2 free throws. 22nd and 23rd free throw of the night for the Olathe North Eagles, who look like they will be 2-0 to start the year. Alonzo Williams to the line, and he has been perfect from there tonight. 6 of 6, 7 of 7, and it is the same motion every time. And it barely gets up and over the rim. It hits its apex about 2 feet before the hoop and then just slips right over. Beautiful looking free throw. Alonzo Williams with 13, and he's perfect from the line tonight. 55-38, Indians lose it out of bounds. Nope, saved, but into the hands of Olathe North. Other end, Williams layup good. Alonzo Williams with 15. He and R.J. Smith were on the all-tournament team a year ago. Likely selections again. Here's Shane Behrens underneath. Pump fake, lays it up and scores. Behrens with a season-high 9, 57-40, but it's a 17-point game. Here's Story Jackson to the hoop. He'll be fouled by Isaiah Nunnery, who picks up his 4th, and free throws for Olathe North. 17-point ball game, and Hayes High is going to fall to 1-1 on the season. Second year they've had a loss to Olathe North. Championship game last year, semifinals this year. Free throw from Story Jackson, no good, and short. That is his 7th free throw of the night. 4 of 7 from the line. And one more free throw coming up, but first a substitution. Marcus Altman in for Shane Behrens. Indians going to rotate a few players in here to end the game. Ethan Nunnery came in for Maddox Winter. Free throw good for Story Jackson. He has 12. There's a good chance that Olathe North is going to get 3 on the all-tournament team. Story Jackson, Alonzo Williams, R.J. Smith, all likely candidates. Here's a drive and a shot blocked by Lakin Jacobs. Or it's blocked of Lakin Jacobs. Out ahead to Olathe North, and now Nunnery blocks a shot that ends up going out of bounds off of Olathe North. And it's Hayes High basketball. Minute 20 remaining in the game. Hayes High is down 58-40. Here's Nunnery with the basketball. Skip pass across the gym. Right corner 3, Dryden, no good. Gets his own rebound, attacks the lane, throws it off of an Olathe North player. Back to Isaiah Nunnery. Nunnery pulls up from 3. No good on the contested three-pointer. Rebound comes down for Jalen Nichols, who is in for the first time. Inside a minute remaining, 58-40. Hayes High down by 18 points. Lost last year to this same Olathe North team by 13, 45-32. And this is a lot of the same guys. Now here's a Indian steal. Lakin Jacobs out ahead. Hop step, lays it up, misses, rebound, Nunnery scores. Isaiah Nunnery with 8 points and a timeout, Hayes High. 14 turnovers for Olathe North, and the 14th led to a layup. Well, an offensive rebound and put back anyway. 58-42, 35 seconds remaining. The gym starts to empty here at Hayes High School. Olathe North tonight warming up in the second half after shooting 11 of 26 in the first half. End up shooting 20 of 43 from the field for 47%. Hayes High, on the other hand, just never could get the shots to go down. And you definitely have to credit Olathe North. Hayes High is 17 of 56 tonight at 30%. Indians shot 29 threes tonight. Have gotten 5 to go in. North basketball, 30 seconds remaining. Here's Story Jackson down the lane, stopping with the ball. Now kicks it out. Underwood fakes a three, gives it off to Isaiah Porter, who is in. Ball knocked loose out at midcourt. 19 seconds remaining. Drive by Jackson into the lane, stopping with the ball, still in the lane. Kicks it out right side for Jalen Nichols, and a foul by Keith Dryden. We'll send Caleb Underwood to the line for the first time tonight. 1 for 1 on the season after hitting a free throw on a three-point play against Great Bend yesterday. So Olathe North will move to 2-0 in the Western Athletic Conference. Free throw from Underwood is no good, as it dribbles off the back of Isaiah Nunnery to the sideline. 10 seconds remaining. North will be 2-0 on the season. Hayes High falls to 1-1. They'll face Garden City in the third place game. Free throw on the way by Underwood. That one off. Rebound Marcus Altman. Indians get one opportunity to come down here. Here's Dryden. Pump fake. Fires a three. Offline. No good. And that's going to do it. The Hayes High Indians fall to the Olathe North Eagles by the final score of 58-42. North into the finals to face Manhattan. Hayes High to the third place game to take on Garden City. Indians led in scoring tonight by the 12 of Drew Young. Olathe North gets 15 from Alonzo Williams, 14 from R.J. Smith, and 12 from Story Jackson. I'm Dustin Armbruster for Hayes High Indian Basketball.